I'm a little sad I didn't get to actually watch the... Ooh, my little hair thing is like right in the way of my headphones. I'm a little sad I didn't actually watch the State of Play live because it seemed to be very Susie friendly. Seems like there are more games now that were announced yesterday that are totally okay for me to play. When usually the PlayStation State of Play, I feel like it's usually all M-rated games, all scary games, all games that are just like I could potentially play, but I certainly couldn't stream them. So yeah, I mean, there are a couple, and I haven't watched all of the ads that they showed yet, but I've seen ads for the Darwin Paradox, which I think looks like a blast. Looks like a game Charlotte could also play. And then I loved the Castlevania ad. And then I actually only watched 40 seconds of the Castlevania ad by Motion Twin. And I was like, I immediately sent it to my siblings and I was like, that's all I need. It's fine. I don't have to watch the rest of it. I already know I'm going to play this game. And then there was another one. What was it? The Neva DLC. I watched that. I did watch the new Silent Hill trailer, but I only watched it without sound because my headphones weren't plugged in and I was like listening to something else and I didn't really want to hear it anyway. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it. Kena, that was it. That was it. And Kena Bridge of Spirits was one I slept on for a long time. Wait a minute. Wolf, is that your copy or did I buy my own? Do I only have Spyro of yours? All of a sudden I'm like, was that yours or was that mine? Did I buy that? I think I bought that because I just messaged my sister the other day and was like, hey, do you want my copy of Kena? Because I think you'd really like it. But now I'm questioning, was that actually Wolf's or was it mine? The Kena sequel looks great. And the first one was such a lovely, like, I don't want to say it was a surprise because I knew it was probably going to be good, but I never put it high on my list. But it was so much better than I thought it was going to be. And the second one looks even better. Although the small crystal fox animal makes me very nervous because I've already played Neva, so I don't need that again. I don't need that over again. Happy Friday, you guys. We've got Scarecrow and Wolf. We've got DJ BJ, Mud. It's good to see you, Mud. We got Timmy. We got Cage. Strautlog's here. We got DJ's here. I know. Okay, so I bought Spyro's the one you sent me. Okay, I was like, did I buy Kena? I feel like I got it on sale, and yeah, it's the PS4 version. So I messaged Katie yesterday and was like, do you want me to send this to you? Because I think you'd really like it. I actually had to turn the difficulty down, to be totally honest. I played it on normal difficulty all the way up until the very first like legit boss. And then I tried that boss so many times and I legit had to turn the difficulty down. And then I never changed it because ultimately I wanted to enjoy the game instead of not like it. And so I didn't 100% it. Probably because I was streaming it. I think had I played it on my own, I might have 100%ed it, but I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was wonderful. The music, the art style, the storyline, the fighting and everything was really, really cool. It was just really unique. And the second one looks even better. So many hats. I know, and the rots were so cute. They were so cute. I don't know if they're going to be in the second one. We now have this little crystal fox. Like I said, that makes me really nervous. And it's Terminal. I have a Valentine's Day dinner party / dance to go to tonight. So I'm super excited about that. My husband he actually has something that is going to have to pull him away from that later tonight, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. He's going to go do what he has to do. And it's part of work. And I'm going to take the girls over to grandma's house and I'm going to go dance and party by myself because I am worth it. And yesterday, I don't want to have to cook. I just don't want to have to cook. And I love to dance. And so whatever. I know there'll be other ladies there whose husband, like there's another friend of mine that's like, yeah, my husband's got to go. He's in the military and he plays tuba and he's in like the military band. And so he has to go play somewhere tonight. And I was like, well, come with me. Let's go stag together. So we're going to have like a stag/wallflower table. I'm super excited about it. And it's Lindsay. Yeah. So we're going to go. Yeah. Tues for tuba. So I'm trying to get him to play his tuba in church at some point. Cause I was like, I think you can play the tuba in church. Like, I think you can. I think you should. And I'm really happy to say, actually, that's okay. I don't mind if my dancing gets put on the internet. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I can dance. Okay. And yesterday was when Andrew and I celebrated our 19-year anniversary. Our anniversary was on Tuesday, but because Thursdays, my girls go over to grandma's house anyway. And so we got lunch and we brought it back brought it back to the house so we could be nice and cozy on the couch. And we watched the movie Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal, which I thought was really good, but it wasn't quite, it was mind bending, but it was probably on the lower end of my like crazy, like mind bending kind of sci-fi films. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was bad. Definitely left me feeling better than Sicario did, for sure, the week before. And it's Tulsis. Yeah, 19 years. And we talked yesterday about kind of what we feel like we have done. Well, you know, how much we've improved or grown or whatever. And both of us kind of agreed that neither of us have allowed ourselves to become our parents. And neither of us have allowed ourselves to make our parents' same mistakes. We both come from divorced parents. And mine divorced much later in my life when I was like 16, and Anders divorced when he was 4. And both of us have been really good at understanding the things our parents chose to do and the actions of our parents, and understanding that we don't have to do those things. Just because our parents did them does not mean we have to do those things. And that has made all the difference in the world, I think, between the two of us. 19 years. Yeah. So I was like, well, we're going to have to do something really special for next year. I don't know what it's going to be. Problem is my husband can't take a lot of time off work because if he doesn't work, he doesn't make money. So it's not like he can work just because he has the internet. He can't do that. He's gotta like legitimately be out on the water working in order to make money. So we can't just take off somewhere for a couple days, but maybe do an overnight something somewhere. I'm not really sure. It wouldn't be crazy, but I don't know. We've got a year to plan it. Yeah. So, we watched a movie yesterday and we went and got Dr. Peppers from QT. We went and got Pluckers for lunch and it was great. It was honestly really great. It was everything I wanted. I did not want to go out anywhere to eat anywhere. I wanted to bring food back home and like cozy up under a blanket on the couch and just watch a cool movie. And that's exactly what we did. And it was great. But we rented it from YouTube and we didn't quite finish it before we had to go pick the girls up. And so we actually ended up finishing it last night, but it wasn't until 10 that I was like, wait a minute, we have to finish our movie. Oh my gosh, or else it's going to go away. Anyway, so we kind of had to finish it last night, but it was only like, we only had like 20 minutes left. So, hey, McKay, how are you? I am very pleased with the state of play all the different game ads that have come out. The state of play seems like a good one yesterday. I was really, really impressed with a lot of the things. I'm going to have to get the Darwin's Paradox demo. And Tulsis, thanks. Oh my goodness. Tulsis. Goat. Let's see. What do we play? What do we play for Tulsis? I know we have like, my brother and I have been discussing, oh, okay. It keeps going, right? I have to be totally honest. At out of all the Zelda songs, out of the entire franchise, and it's really hard to say because it's really hard to pick favorite songs. I mean, Gerudo Valley is a great one, and Rito Village slash Dragon Roost Isle, you know, whatnot. But I personally really love the revamp they did of the Dark theme song for Link Between Worlds with the guitar. That was just like the second I heard it, I was like, oh, this is what it should always sound like. And I mean, I know it was kind of still kind of MIDI, like it wasn't completely all symphonic, but having the guitar in there and everything, I was like, man, I freaking loved that one. What the heck is a treasure train? What is a treasure train? I've never heard of a treasure train before. Oh my gosh, we got streaks and we got subscriptions and trains and all sorts of things. I don't play that one very often. I should. I forget about that one. I have it written LTTP Dark World. But that one's such a good one. And I have so many fond memories attached to that one because I remember watching my dad play that one on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, sounds like the train is about to be robbed. I don't know. Discounted gift sub times 5? 'Tis a treasure train, my lady. Well, thank you so much, Tulsis, for that sub and for the treasure train. I don't really know what that means, but that sounds super exciting. I'm super happy everybody's here. And normally we do a guess the game scene, but this week has been so busy and so chock full of things that I haven't had a chance to edit my last one. So we're gonna do another one on Friday. I just have not really had the time. And it's Mythly! Only at level 2+, I guess. The multi-gift subs get 35% off. That's interesting. I feel like Twitch sends me an email. Also, I just started listening to the book, The Ritual. I wanted something kind of spooky. I like Spooky Woods. Spooky Woods is good. So far, I like it. I like the narrator. Narrator's good. I don't think I can watch the movie. I think it's too much for Susie's Grace, but so far I'm enjoying the book. And it definitely has lots of really creepy vibes. But my problem is I can't finish an audiobook in 14 days. But this one I got through a different library and it gave it to me for 21 days. And I was like, that is better. That's better. Give me an extra week. I'm busy. I'm a mom. I don't have a whole lot of time to listen to audiobooks. Although I'll be honest, if I really love the book, I will find time. I will listen to it all the time, every day. I will listen to it while I'm cleaning, doing laundry, cooking dinner, all the things, if I love the book. But lately I've been listening to a lot of educational YouTube stuff, like a lot of Defunct Land. I listened to the whole video of Jenny Nicholson's on the Star Wars Starship Cruiser or whatever. I've got all sorts of things, interesting things about how rainbows work, why the United States can't seem to make cheap cars, why airport food is so expensive, just kind of weird things like that. I feel like it's probably better to like somewhat educate myself. Timmy's like, I love audiobooks, but I find myself just zoning out. Yeah, I have had to go back a couple times because I've found myself focusing on other things. I also had kind of a frustrating Wednesday night because I have one girl in particular that is she's a struggle for me, and I don't know if it's personalities or what. I feel like I can pretty much get along with everyone, but I just feel like she doesn't like me at all. Like she vehemently does not like me, and I don't know what I've done, and I don't know like I don't know what I've said or done to make her feel that way. I feel like I've treated her just as respectfully as everybody else, but there is something about me that she either doesn't like, or I don't know if I remind her of her mom. I don't know what the situation is, but we had kind of a situation where she kind of just decided to kind of fight back with me. And I got so frustrated and flustered. And when that happens, I'm just a deer in a headlight. And I've got all these other people around me, and I don't want to cause drama. But what I should have done was been like, why don't you come talk to me out in the hall real quick? Because realistically, something has to give. I have to figure out what's going on. I have to figure out why she dislikes me so much. And if it's just a projection, or if she doesn't realize she's acting that way, but she doesn't treat anybody else like she treats me. And I was kind of wallowing in my own self-pity for a couple days there. So, oh my gosh, Mudsy, Yeah, you guys should go and teach her. No, just kidding. She's like 14. Hey, and it's Hayes. And I mean, realistically, she's a teenager and she has kind of a lot going on in her life. And I understand that and I respect that. But I'd like to help rather than just being this, you know, being that maybe it is, maybe it's well, but one of my counselors, I have these conversations with this girl relatively like about once an activity. So about once a week. There is some sort of little between the two of us that I don't want to say gets heated, but it's very clear that she just doesn't want to have anything to do with me. And my counselors and I have always kind of talked about it, and we've always kind of differed on our opinions. And then one of my counselors was like, I heard the conversation you had with her the other day, and I was shocked. She's never spoken to me like that. And I was like, well, that's how she speaks to me all the time. So now you understand why I feel the way I feel. But it doesn't make me angry. It makes me feel helpless. I don't know what to do. And I am a non-confrontational person, but at the same time, she can be very unkind, very unkind. And I have a problem. I have a problem with the excuse of, well, they just don't have a filter. I have a real, the Boulder takes issue with that statement because I feel like that's just an excuse for being rude and then just going, oh, sorry, I don't have a filter. And you're basically just making excuses for the fact that you don't think before you talk. And everybody needs to think before they talk. You know what I mean? And so she'll say these unkind things. And then I'm left going, why would you say something like that? But there are like girls around us. And so anyway, it was kind of an emotionally heavy week as well, because I feel, I don't know what I did. I don't know. Yeah, it's also the same as when you go, well, no offense, but proceeds to say something offensive. You're trying to absolve yourself from the blame and the guilt before you even say it. And this was the situation. She said, well, no offense, but, and I was like, I'm going to stop you right there. And she just kept talking over me. And I was like, da, 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 da. Before you say, when you say something like that, and she just kept talking over me, then she said something really unkind. And I was like, I have no patience for, well, no offense, but you're immediately going to say something offensive. Why would you say no offense? Yeah, it's like we need to learn then how to talk to people and how to be nice and how to think before we speak. And anyway, so I didn't get frustrated and mad. I just felt so exasperated. I was like, I don't know how to fix this situation. And realistically, what probably should happen is I should probably make an individual meeting and be like, you know what? We need to sit down and talk to one another. And I should probably be open and honest and be like, I would really love to know why you don't like me. Because that's really what it feels like. So anyway, it's really hard. Hey, it's John. I struggle with it because I don't struggle with my relationship with any other girl. But for some reason, I have either done something or said something or something that she does not like, or I remind her of someone or whatever. And I have called her out. Sometimes in the middle of the thing, like because I'm that kind of person. Like, I do not sugarcoat things. And so if somebody's being rude, I'll call them out on it and be like, that was really rude. You probably shouldn't say things like that. And maybe me doing that, maybe she feels attacked. And so then she pushes back. Maybe I should be like pulling her out. But I was trying to stop her before she said something hurtful. And then on the way home, I was telling Charlotte about why that conversation happened. And Charlotte was like, oh, I didn't get that from her at all. And I was like, okay, good. I'm glad you weren't offended, because I was about to be offended. And I was just mad. I was just mad because I was like, you're not even letting me speak. You're talking over me. I'm the adult here. You are the youth. Like, you may think you know everything, but you don't. I don't even know everything. Like, let's have a respectful conversation instead of just talking over me, because I don't do that to you. Anyway, hey, it's Foos. I am so excited for Mio. So excited for Mio. And I should have an upgrade for the Switch 2. I got the Switch 1 version, but I think it upgraded to the Switch 2 version for free because if Charlotte wants to play it someday, I want her to be able to play it. So I just struggle, and when this happens, when I have situations like this happen with the girls that I'm supposed to like serve and teach and work with, I just feel like a failure. And I just feel like I'm not doing a very good job. And that sucks because I put a lot of time and effort into what I do. And I care deeply about all these girls and I want what's best for them. And I know which ones are struggling more than the others. And so it's hard when somebody pushes back so hard and I'm like, I'm legitimately just trying to help you. Why do you hate me so much? I feel like I'm a relatively cool person. I don't feel like I'm a mean person. I feel like I'm pretty easygoing and easy to get along with. But somehow I have just hit a nerve and I'm not really sure what I did. But as I was of course going through things in my head last night while I was laying in bed after finishing our movie. And I was thinking in my head, the shoe is going to drop one of these days. And one of these days, I'm either going to have a really tough conversation with her out in the hallway, or if she doesn't want to come out in the hallway with me, we're going to have it in front of everybody, which is going to be so much more uncomfortable. Here's what's interesting about teens this age, because it's not just her. I've definitely noticed this with other girls too, is they don't want to come off as, they always want to be nonchalant, right? They always want to be cool. They don't ever want to seem like they care about anything. It's always like a whatever, like it's fine. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. When you can tell that they do care, but they're saying they don't care and they're trying to convince themselves that they don't care. And they don't want to be the center of attention, but at the same time, they do want to be the center of attention. And so they'll do these things that will make them stand out and be the center of attention. Like, if they do, like, let's say that they're sitting on a table and everybody else is sitting on a chair and we're like, hey, can you come sit with us in these chairs? And they go, no, I don't really want to. I just want to sit on this table back here. Well, guess what? When I say, okay, but I'd rather not have you all the way in the back there in the corner. Why don't you come up and sit with the rest of us? Now what they've done is they have directed everybody's eyes to them, and the whole situation has now come to a standstill. And we can't move forward until we figure this out. And the more they fight, the more attention they get, but the more awkward they feel, but they also won't let go of that control. So they won't just be like, okay, and just come sit down. They'll fight me. And I'm like, why are you fighting me? All I'm asking is for you to come sit in a chair over here instead of in the back of the corner, like in the room. You're the only one back there. I mean, why would you sit back there? And it's one of those things too, where I'm like, you're coming to these youth activities only to sit in the very back corner. Why don't you come sit with the people that are here? But you could also argue and say, why does it matter where she sits, or why does it matter where they sit? But you know, if I say, hey, why don't you come sit in this chair next to me? I saved a spot for you. Why don't you come sit next to here, or sit next to me? And then that's a really easy thing. But then she turns it into something like, no, I don't want to. I'm going to stay back here. Well, now everybody is like, now everybody's watching you. And whether you like it or not, now you have drawn all the attention to you. And so if you feel uncomfortable, it's kind of your own fault because you're pushing back on something that's so stupid. Why don't you just come sit in the chair? So I oftentimes wonder if it's more, they do want the attention, and so that's why they push back, but they act like they don't want the attention, but they're actually desperately craving it. You know what I mean? I'm too cool for her. I am definitely not cool. Let me tell you, being around a whole bunch of teens, you definitely know when you're not cool. I am not cool. But at the same time, it's like, we also have our youth activity guidelines for a reason. We have these to spiritually uplift the kids. It's not just a time to come and have like a really awesome, fun time doing really crazy, chaotic things. We have to insert some form of, you know, gospel teaching or spirituality, because that's what the youth program is about. And so we try to make that clear to everybody who comes. And if they want to come, great. If they don't want to come, that's also fine. But what bothers me is when they come and then they get angry when I'm like, okay, well, what did you think was going to happen tonight? You think I was just going to let you wander around the church building by yourself with no supervision? That's not what youth activities are for. It was the same way at camp. I had girls that were like, can I just go back to the cabin? I'm like, no. Well, why not? Because there's no supervision at the cabin. Well, I want to go back to the cabin. What did you think was going to happen at girls camp? Did you think you were just going to be on your own and just be on your phone for 12 hours a day? Like, we have plans, we have things going on. This is what camp is. What did you think was going to be the case? Like, have you watched a movie with summer camps? There's always stuff going on. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what it is, but it just makes me feel like I'm a crappy leader. And I think I also somewhat feel ashamed because I can't even stand up to a 14-year-old. Because I'm like, I don't want to hurt her feelings, or I don't want to do this. But at the same time, I also don't want to be bullied. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Oh, Strawlog, you're kind. You know what? Some people would just write others off when this happens to them. You're a blessing to those around you. I don't want to write anybody off. I want to include everybody, but I also want the expectations to be set where it's like, look, if you don't want to come and participate in the activity, if you want to come and walk around the church building and be by yourself, or be with your friends by yourself and walk around the church building while everybody else is participating in the activity, then this activity is not for you. That's not what the youth activities are for. And I've found them wandering like in pairs. I've found girls wandering off in pairs. And I'm like, you guys can't wander off like that. You have to stay close to the group. And I'm like, what would happen if you guys went missing? Like, who's responsible for that? And one of the girls was like, it would be our fault. And I was like, no, you are the child. We are the adults. I would get into trouble if you got kidnapped. Okay. You need to stay close to the rest of the group. I mean, we keep the doors locked in the back of the church anyway, but like, you just never know. And they just want to like wander around the church together. And I'm like, that's not what these activities are for. That's just not what it is. I need the expectation to be set from the very beginning that youth activities are for coming together and having activities that are also spiritual. Sure, we can play dodgeball. Sure, we can play kickball. Sure, we can do those fun things. We can craft. We made origami this past week. It was really, really fun. But there will always be a spiritual message, always, because that's our job as leaders. Sometimes people act out because they're desperate for attention and stopped caring what kind it is. So as long as somebody is giving them attention, that's kind of the feeling. That's kind of the vibe I get. Maybe the ones who are having problems are not in control of whether they come or not. That could be. I also need to get in contact with the parents and be like, so how can we help your daughter get the most out of these youth activities? I don't want to ask, why do you come? Because that sounds accusatory, or that sounds like, why are you even here? I want to know how I can help them get the most out of Wednesday nights, because I know some of the girls have a great time on Wednesday nights. Charlotte loves it. But I know that there are some that I'm like, are you here because your mom drops you off here? Or are you here because you want to be here? And personally, I think the few girls that we have some troubles with, I think they don't want to feel anything because they're feeling so much inside because of like the tumult in their family life and like school and everything. It's a lot with hormones and everything. And I think they feel so much that they just shut it all down and they just don't want to feel anything. And so it comes off as abrasiveness because they're just shutting everything out. But you can't live your life that way. You have to learn how to like work through emotions, because it's only going to get worse, you know? And that's what I'm trying to help. But I only see these girls once a week. So, you know, it's not really, it sounds like you're not standing up to her. You're taking a lot of extra time to consider her feelings and how to approach the situation in a mature and respectful manner, which is not the treatment they are capable of, which is true. You're right. You're absolutely right. They are not in that mindset because they're 14. I don't know. Apparently I have a lot of feelings like welled up inside. Hey, Jane, how are you? Are parents sending kids off to these sorts of things in order to palm off parental duties onto others and get time off, even if, or particularly if, those kids have no interest and desire in these activities? That could be. I don't know. I don't know if the parents are like, you're going to go regardless, or if the kids want to go, but then they think, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and then expecting different results. So do they come thinking, I did not expect a choir. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Wake up. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Anyway, I didn't mean to just totally unload. I am so sorry. I just have... I have a lot of... I want to be a good leader, and I want to uplift these girls and help them be the best they can be. And I feel like I'm struggling with this one in particular. I'm having a hard time reaching her. I don't know. Hopefully I'll figure something out. It's me. Here I am. As always, let me know how the volume is. This music is gorgeous. Shout out to Cage Roan, by the way. She's the one that basically gifted me this because she gave me a gift card for Christmas. She's lurking right now, I think. What is a Twitch chat if not a teenager troubleshooting sounding board? Like I said, I know there are, like, I know the girls that have kind of like drama going on in their families, whether they come from a single parent home and it's a struggle, or whether they have both parents in the home, but both parents aren't very happy and it bleeds into everything, you know? Like, I know who they are. And this girl's one of them that I know that there's kind of a lot going on in her life. But I'm like, I want to help you. I don't want you to go through this alone. Nobody should have to go through this alone. Braving her depths? Oh my gosh, this is me. Okay, we have a double. Whoa. These visuals are so simple, but that heartbeat with all the triangles in the back is really stunning. Is that a ruler? It literally looks like a ruler. Can I like... I'm gonna pause. Is the music still very, very loud? Oh, Terminal says it sounds low, but DJ says it seems okay. Okay. Next time the troublesome teen comes in, just walk directly up to her, unblinking, and whisper, "I know you are." Then walk away and proceed as normal. Realistically, the president is supposed to have one-on-one meetings with each girl annually. And I've kind of shied away from doing that. I'm not really sure why. It's made me kind of uncomfortable to be like, what am I supposed to say? What do I do? But Ander was like, what do you mean, what are you supposed to say? You just talk to them. What are you talking about? You just have a half-hour meeting where you just talk to them about their lives. He said that is when the real growth happens. That is when the relationships are developed. And you need to have them. Because this kind of thing that you're going through with this girl, I bet a one-on-one could help. Even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's you being like, so why do you not like me? You know what I mean? Like, have I done something? And what I don't want is I don't want that meeting. Realistically, I should probably set that up sooner than later, rather than later, because what I don't want is I don't want that meeting to come out of anger, which last Wednesday when we had our little tiff, it would have been in an angry situation. I could see myself pulling her outside and being like, what is your problem? Do you want to tell me why you hate me so much and why you feel the need to constantly push back on me and talk over me and disrespect me and not listen to anything I say? But I don't want to come into the meeting with that kind of vibe. And so I'd rather set the meeting up beforehand and come in a neutral state instead of like being riled up and be like, what is your problem? So it should probably come from like a one-on-one instead of me waiting until I get angry. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ander worked with her back when he was bishop too. And he was like, she never gave me any problems. And I was like, well, cool. Great. I'm glad she apparently just dislikes me. Okay, so who is she? I wonder, is her heart still beating or is it like mine? Do I not have a heart? Unleash your inner Uncle Iroh and bring tea. I actually did consider doing something like that for our one-on-ones, having something we could do with our hands together, whether it was like, I don't know, I'm not really sure. That sounds kind of stupid, but then we're not just sitting and looking at each other, you know? Was that like my hair? Or, I mean, I'm gonna say that it was my hair. Whoa! That was unexpected, but I kind of loved it. Scarecrow, did I see that you're not going to play this one? You're going to sit this one out? You're Metroidvania'd out? Nocre droplets can be salvaged from this. What droplets? I whip my hair back and forth, whip my hair. Hey, it's Dorian. This is a pretty new game. I think it was just released at the end of January. It's called Mio, Memories in Orbit. I've heard nothing but great things, and I'm super excited. It's a Metroidvania. I love Metroidvania. I feel like that's a baddie, maybe. Leave me alone. Give me that. I don't know. Is that an eyeball? I don't know. I don't know. I like the art style already. And the burst music was stunning. It was like just voice. It was almost like it actually kind of gave me vibes of Plainsong in just slightly in Horizon Forbidden West. Really interesting harmonies. It was choir voices. I did not expect that. For what it's worth, I will absolutely play the Neva DLC, and I will play the Kena sequel, and I would love... I don't know what the Castlevania game is rated. I would imagine it's rated... Oh, hold on. I would imagine it's probably rated T. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I want to play all of those. But I'm definitely going to wait on Neva for a little bit. Yes, ma'am? You are not wearing anything. Go put clothes on.
So I was doing this.
I mean, she is, but she's hardly.
Doing this.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
I was like, wait, you're making me. And then she went. She didn't say that, but she just made a face.
Okay, close the door. I can say that I have beaten it and will probably 100% it. So no change in the information you have, really. This game, Mio, I've heard really great things. I also love the music. The music also kind of gives me vibes of... it actually kind of semi gives me vibes of like Stray. Weirdly. Stray, maybe a little bit of Fez, maybe a little bit of Hyper Light Drifter even. That kind of synth sound. I don't know, but I'm totally down. I'm super excited. So that... Did I do something wrong? Or is this like Metroid getting your powers taken away, you know? Like they always figure out a way to do that. Oh, you look so sad. I feel like she's female. I could be wrong. I mean, obviously she's kind of a bot. obviously, but she reminds me, I get the feeling that she's female. Maybe it's because she's got that long hair. I don't really know. Outcast. Just for you. And it's Grandpa! Hello? I've heard great things about this game. But I will definitely wait on the Neva DLC. Even though it's like out, I just can't. It's been a weird kind of emotional couple weeks and I can't do it. Although I'm kind of hoping it's not as sad because we kind of know the story of Neva because of the credits in the game. So I don't know. But my guess is they'll find a way to rip my heart out and put it in a blender. They've done it before. I gotta say, it looks really nice. I don't know what the Switch 1 version looks like. Or how the Switch 1 version looks, but it looks really nice. Oh, the music with those really soft choir voices, that is so nice. A tune? Door. Yeah, lock furniture. What is that there? I don't want to tune anything yet. I need to get this. Oh, maybe that is what a tuning does, maybe? Okay. Oh, is this a save point? Modifier center? Oh, I have so much. Yeah, it did look like a hug. It looked like this little, like, kind of veiled lady, like a mama, like wrapped her little arms around me. Okay, modifiers. How could one even exist without being able to monitor their own condition? It would be like being a stranger to oneself. Okay, this one is already installed. So I assume this is like charms slash trinkets slash, you know, we know this, right? This is Metroidvania-ish. There are usually things. Okay, we got an inventory. We got an allocation matrix, whatever that means. I am also not connected to the spine. So, whatever that means. Good to know. Glad I know that. Okay. Wait, how do you get, oh. Yeah, it literally is like a, let me hug you, my little Mio child. I need an access badge. Okay. I have never heard music like this in a video game before. And I love it so much. Oh, okay. This game isn't gonna like, I was gonna say, that looks like a... I hear footsteps. How curious. I thought everyone would be disconnected after the last tremor. Well, to be totally honest, I don't know how I got here. I sort of kind of just arrived. I think it was like light or something. I don't know. I think I just sprang into being, if I'm being totally honest. If I'm being totally honest. Oh. Thank the pearls. You survived the tremor too. Come over here. I need your help. Okay. This is a strange tube. Strange tube. Samsk. That last tremor was nasty. I was really afraid I'd be the last one standing. Glad to see I was wrong. Anyway, as I said, I need your help. My friend Tomo's been missing and, well, after what just happened, I'm worried sick about them. Would you mind taking a look around with me? With me? I do it myself, but most of the pipes I use to travel around are sealed. I need someone to open them from the outside. The best spot to start looking is right below us. You might have to take a detour or two to reach it, but it shouldn't be too far away. Who am I talking to? I thought I was talking to the pipe. How does it go with me? I don't know what our character is called. I assumed that the character's name was Mio, but at the same time, that doesn't make any sense because Mio stands for memories in orbit. Do I have a map? Better get a map soon. Oh, I'm supposed to go in here. Wait, am I supposed to go in here? Oh, it said you may have to take a detour or two. Okay. I think that's what this is for. Ugh! That was terrible! I shouldn't even be laughing, but wow, that was crazy. So sorry, so sorry. Well, I certainly didn't expect a whole thing. I thought the ground was gonna start rising. I didn't expect it. I gotta mark that. I didn't expect something to come down and flatten me. Wait a minute. It said that it needed help. We were looking for Tomo. I love this music so much. I guess there is a pipe creature, I guess so, but I can't get down there. It just said that there should be, and I can't get up through here. Okay. It just said that there should be something below us, and then it said you may need to take a detour or two, but okay, I guess we'll come back to this later because I don't think we are. I know, it's like this cool, yeah, it's like kind of a comic book kind of drawing vibe. Cage. Big, once again, shout out to Cage because she gifted me a Twitch, help here. Nintendo gift card, and this is what I bought with it, and I'm so glad. Hello? He's trying to get in. Hello? Maybe we can go this way. Hello? Land Rider, 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 Land Rider. Oh. Is this person alive? The world is ending. Surely now the shell will open for me. I don't know if it's actually a person. Oh, he's got little legs dangling. This game is so mysterious. Aviaries pass part out. Oh, this music. They're bigger than my legs, but I just mean I now see he's like kicking his little legs. Can I do anything else? No, I cannot. Yeah, we could name her anything. Tilly. Mia. Mio. I mean, I will, like I said, I assumed that the name of the main character was Mio, but maybe not. Memories in orbit. Can I help you? Stixel. That's kind of what I was thinking. Mambo number 5. I hate that song. And Andrew was like, what? I told Andrew that one time and he was like, what? That song's such a bop. And I was like, no, I don't like that song very much. It's not my jam. It is very catchy, but it is definitely not my jam. That looks like it'll 100% kill me if I jump into it. Yep. Had to try. Oh, my life is low. How do I just realized I can jump up on this. How do I replenish? Look at this little fella. I'm supposed to... Yeah, I knew it. I was like, he's probably gonna try and kill me. He looks cute, but he's murderous. I don't know what those are for, but I'm gonna hit them every time I come to them. Okay, red means it's locked from the other side, or you need a passport out, or you need a something or other. I can't help noticing that we are wandering. Dwellings. We are wandering very far from where that Samsk asked for help.
Green time, Bobby.
Charlotte, will you please help your sister put on a shirt? Bye, Lindsay. Have an excellent weekend.
But I love you.
She has a bunch of clothes in the basket in my room. A friend of mine gave us tons of 5T and 6 sized clothes for Auden, which I greatly appreciate. But literally for the last 2.5 weeks, my family room has been completely covered in clothes because there were just so many of them and I just could not go through. I didn't have a place for them all. Auden has a dresser, but it's not super big, but it's short, so she can reach all the drawers. But I cannot. Ow! I was trying to do a hornet, and I was trying to do the downward. Apparently, you can't do that.
Wake up. Come to me.
Okay. Nacre droplets lost to the pond. 62. Oh. So that's like Geo / rosaries. Okay. I know. Would you put some clothes on your sister? Can you downward? Kind of, but not really. Okay, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go in this severed spine area. I think I already listened to you. You might have a hard time believing me, but this place used to be magnificent. This pond, the one we are standing in, used to power everything around here. It was the source upon which the whole network drew. Regrettably, it has been dry for what feels like an eternity. As long as it stays dry, I will remain blind. And as long as I'm blind, so are you. I mean, it did also... Oh, I can offer her those little... How do we pronounce this? Is it Nacre? Or do I just go full south and be like, Naker? Do I offer her some of my Naker? I feel like it's Nacre? 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 I don't know. See, I thought the floor was just going to come up. Let's go talk to Samsk again. And, oh, we can't do that. That has already been done. It's not great. Wait, what is not great? Not great? Not gray? That sounds great. Not gray? I think it's not gray. I don't know. But I imagine I can't get them back if... Oh, the same thing happened! What? Oh, I'm supposed to stand on this side and... Okay, all right. I got it. Wait a minute. Is this where I am? Yeah, okay. Two times. Shame on me. Like, how did I forget? I'm not gonna lie. I hope. Give me your knock ray. I don't even know if they do give you knock ray. Oh yeah, they do. Whatever those are, little droplets. Oh. So am I? Oh, I'm in the same position I was before. Okay. Well, hitting downward is not not good. I don't recommend it. I don't feel like it helps me a lot. Who is this freaking guy? I love him. Rostam! Oh, I'm not going to stand in the middle of that circle. Visitors are a rare sight these days, and not every unit is as friendly as you. The roads have become dangerous and resources are sparse. Even more so since the Heart's tremors have started, disconnecting us one by one. Ah, well, it's not like we could do something about it, can we? It's a Pearl's job to look after the vessel, not simple units like us. In any case, if you continue through this building, you will reach Metropolis. I'm sure you will find more survivors in the city. Safe travels, friend. He's adorable. Look at those big old eyes. Every door is locked from the other side. Terminal's like, I'm proud to say that I died exactly once to elevators in this game. Well, I'm already past Terminal. I know he does kind of look like Gur from Zim, doesn't he? Oh, I was actually just talking to Charlotte about watching Invader Zim earlier today. I was like, I think you'll like it. I actually don't know. It's weird. Oh. Eh. Oh, you're a lot of life. You have a lot more life than I thought you would. Oh, there's another one. Liuba. Beyond repair. Well, that sucks. What is that? Okay. This game is so interesting. It's very different than anything I've ever played. Oh. Ugh. Oh, it's not really a hit. I think it's just like a jump, kind of. Because it's definitely not doing damage to these fellows. 100%. Requires 10. Refill protective coat. Okay. That sounds great. Is this healing me? Well, that was cool. You know what? Charlotte did not like SpongeBob when we tried, when she tried watching it, like, I think it was maybe a year or so ago. She just didn't really have a lot of interest in it, but she seems far more interested in it now. We should probably get Paramount because Paramount has most of the old school, like, maybe not all the old school Nickelodeon stuff, but a lot of the Nickelodeon stuff. I think she would really like Danny Phantom, which I never watched, but I have heard great things. I think it's right around her age group. Oh! That was really stressful. I think she'd like Danny Phantom. She did not love Kim Possible. She watched a little bit of it. I was shocked. I thought she would love Kim Possible. She really loved Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls is dated. Very dated. But she loved it. Oh, no. She watched the whole thing. She's watched Gumball like 80 times. Teen Titans, I think. I think she'd like I think she would like SpongeBob, and I think she might like Invader Zim. I don't know, actually. I think, personally, I think she would like Courage the Cowardly Dog. She's just like me. She likes the, like, kind of oh, she'd probably also like Samurai Jack. She likes the kind of spooky stuff. It was violent, but it was kind of like, oh, they were ready for that. Oh, I just pushed a button to dash. Where did that come from? Was that from my Silk Song playthrough? What did I just pushed A. I don't know why. My life is so low. Yeah, but it's very like comic book, pow, bang, kind of. It's not like, yeah. And I told her that. I was like, Invader Zim is so bizarre. And it's unlike, I can guarantee you, it is unlike anything you've watched before. And you're welcome to try it if you want to, but if it's not your jam, don't push it. Like, it's very odd. Oh, is he stuck? Ugh. Here you go, buddy. Oh, was that his little arm that was touching the thing? This is rad. Thank you, stranger. Someone stole my hat and I got stuck here while chasing the thief. See, it's a very important hat to me. You guys remember my book? I Want My Hat Back. It's one of my favorite kids' books. A gift from Mel. That's my boss. So I absolutely need to get it back because if I don't, she'll get very mad. Anyway, I found something on my way here. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you'll find some use for it. This is a modifier. This is an analyzer. Can be installed in your modifier center. Effect displays enemies' remaining health. Knowing your enemy is the first step to winning any battle. It requires 5 modifier slots. Whoa, that feels like a lot of slots. Seems like the thief isn't around anymore, so time for me to clear out. See you around, stranger. I didn't expect him to go back there. Okay, yeah, I remember. This was where we were. I pronounce the center like entree. Centre. Yeah, your modifier centre. Would you care for a centre? A modifier in your centre? I really wish I had a dash. That would be awesome. So if I just keep wailing on you, do you stop or do you... I think he does. I think he does stop. She loved Powerpuff Girls. She liked Kim Possible, kind of. She did try Teen Titans Go. I think she did try Teen Titans, but she was just obsessed with Gumball for a while. That was all she wanted to watch. And I do not care for Gumball. I think Gumball is okay, but I just never... She would always want to show me these like parts of it. And I was like, Charlotte, this does not do anything for me. I think I have laughed 2 times because there was this one scene that was like, quick, drop the wallet on the ground. Make the sound of a wallet to attract his attention. This guy is walking by and Gumball goes, wallet. Then he goes, it's a terrible sound. He goes, oh yeah, well you do better. And then he makes the sound of like change dropping. And Gumball's like, oh yeah, that was way better. So random. That did make me laugh. But it's just, the humor is just really not it's just not my thing. It's so weird. It wasn't my thing, but she loved it and she watched it over and over and over again. And I think that is the main reason she never really got into like Kim Possible or anything like that. She has watched Phineas and Ferb, which I never saw Phineas and Ferb. I know very little about it. I don't know. She's kind of... Oh. Okay, we got like a wave of baddies coming here. Oh yeah, knew it. Gonna be more. This music is fantastic. I love it. I am on one life, one and only. Don't push it. You know what? We could do the same thing with this game that we did with Bionic Bay. We could just come up with a bunch of different names. Oh, you're new. Just come up with a bunch of different names for our character. Ah! Oh! I keep wanting to hit them from above, but it doesn't work like that. Die! Who did the music in this game? Because I love them. Will you just die already, please? Or biscuits! Maybe this is why I should not let an elevator scoosh me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's Jonathan! Harry, Jonathan. Okay, so there's a difference between Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, which does make sense. The better punchline would be he goes, wallet, and the other goes, I think he just heard a wallet. Or there was one line. So his dad is really stupid. His dad is really dumb. And his name is Richard. And Gumball's younger sister is like 5. No, I think she's 6, but she's like a genius. She's way smarter than anybody else in the family. And somehow they're worried about her because she's been exposed to too much like stupidity or something. And they're like, if she's subject to any more stupidity, we're gonna lose her. You don't want her to end up like Richard or something. And Richard's like, oh no, Richard, I'm sad. And that also made me laugh. It's just so unhinged and stupid. But at the same, but most of it, I'm like, this is not for me. Oh, she did like Fairly Odd Parents. She watched most of Fairly Odd Parents and she did like it. I think she got tired of it after a while. I also offered Hey Arnold a while back, and she watched the first episode and I was like, you're gonna love Hey Arnold. It's so great. But I think the first season is a little slow. I don't think it got into its stride until season 2 or 3, maybe, because I watched the first episode with her and I was like, this is a snooze fest. So I think she was like, I don't know, but I never actually watched Danny Phantom. 2 years. Oh, the music's available on Bandcamp. Fabulous. Okay. How many slots do I? Oh, I see my allocation matrix. I have enough slots for this. Got it. Okay, cool. I lost 154 entrees. It was a little more chill, which was fine. I always really enjoyed Hey Arnold, but I do think she's too young for Rugrats or Doug or anything. Those were really, really super calm and chill. I just don't think she. Yeah, I never watched Danny Phantom. Was Danny Phantom Nick? Or was it Cartoon Network? Yeah, I mean, it's just too. I think it's for a younger audience than her, and I think it's just it's too kind of slow. I think the animation would bother her, and I just don't think it would vibe with her. The network is waking up bit by bit. I can sense the Nocre coursing through all its dormant capillaries. This is merely a step, but a crucial one. Thanks to you, I can finally see again. What? What did I... What did I do? Oh! That's what I wanted! I needed that. Thank you for that. I agree. Looking back on it, I have come across jokes that I'm like, wow, I never got that when I was a kid, but I don't think she would enjoy it. We're gonna try Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think she'll like Courage, but I could be wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Why is some of it kind of grayish? The bottom part that's below me looks kind of almost yellowish. I'm so glad. Yay, that is what I needed. If I hit... Oh, wait. Hit this... Oh, you can't see the map all the time. You have to connect. Okay. I actually hated Rugrats. The animation and music made me so weirdly uncomfortable. I still can't pinpoint why. It was just gross. You know what? I understand that. I watched Rugrats when I was much younger, and by the time you came around, it was animation had just come farther, and I get what you mean. The animation is kind of odd. I'm gonna not get scooshed by that again. I totally know what you mean. 100%. I watched it, but that was also because, like, what else was I supposed to watch? There was nothing else that was on. We just, you know, we'd go to Grandma and Grandpa's house where they had Nickelodeon, and we would just watch whatever was on Nick, you know? And it was Rugrats, and it was, what else was it? What else did we watch? I mean, was that around the time of, like, Eureka's Castle, or did Eureka's Castle come later? Oh, man, that was stupid. Couldn't even jump over him. Well, at least I'm not down to 1 life node or whatever yet. I loved the opening shots of the Rugrats episodes where it would be like a brown ocean and it would zoom out of coffee. Oh, yeah. You're right. I remember that. It was like, it was always like a super zoomed in on something and then it would zoom out. And yeah, it was very strange. The animation was not great. Everybody looked a little weird. Uh-oh, what happened? The vessel is incredibly old when you think about it. No wonder she's struggling too. Hold on, I gotta go break up a fight. It was an original Nicktoon. Oh, Our Monsters. I bet she would like that. I loved Our Monsters. I had the video game and everything. I loved it. Hold on. Yo. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up words on stream because I gotta get her a snack. And if I don't, she's gonna like come and bother me over and over and over again. So let me pull up words on stream for you guys. I actually don't think I even have it pulled up on my computer. And if I take the time to do that now, I will be hopefully distraction free for the next little while. Ah, Real Monsters. I forgot about that one. I'm pretty sure that's on Paramount. Egis. Egis was my favorite. Egis was so funny. I loved his voice actor. His voice actor did such a great job. Okay, I'll pull up words on stream. Give me just a couple minutes. I will be right back. Thank you guys for your patience. Hopefully we will be uninterrupted for the next hour or so. I do wish they would tell you what you missed. It sucks that you're just left like, okay. I don't know why they made the game that way. It doesn't make any sense. That's right. I assume we will eventually get to a point where we can access the map all the time. It said something about, oh no. It said something about being like connected to the spine. I imagine that once I indeed do become connected to the spine, I will be able to access the map all the time. But I don't know. Don't tell me if I'm wrong. Ow, I always want to... Ooh, that was close. That instinct to do a downward hit, like, that became so strong with Silksong, it is having a hard time. I'm having a hard time going away from that. Okay, so if you hit, you can basically stay in the air for a couple of seconds if you continuously hit. It's three times. You can hit 3 times. What? I just almost jumped into his face. Okay, but like, I've done all of this, right? It's weird. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, it sounds kind of jazzy almost, which is totally not what I expected from this. I watched Charlie Puth's performance of the national anthem during the Super Bowl last Sunday. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. The national anthem obviously can be very hit or miss. Even when you have somebody who sings it, who has a really good voice, that doesn't always mean they're going to take it in a direction that is a good direction. I feel like he absolutely nailed it. He did such a good job. I loved the choir behind him. He did such a good job. And anybody that sings the national anthem at the Super Bowl, I cannot imagine how absolutely terrified they are to sing the national anthem. It would be so much pressure. Oh my gosh. Oh, he sounded amazing. I'm not a huge Charlie Puth fan. I definitely like some songs of his that I think are kind of catchy. He's not my favorite. I definitely don't have a ton, like I don't have an album of his or anything. But man, he is, oh, they gave me this shortcut so I could go save. I am smart. But I thought he did a really good job. Like, up until I saw the video yesterday, it popped up on my YouTube feed. I totally had no interest at like whatsoever in the Super Bowl. Totally didn't have an interest in who did this halftime, who I forgot about the national anthem, like didn't even think about it because we're just not a Super Bowl family. But it popped up on my feed and I was like, he did such a good job. Such a good job. He sang the song, "You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Baby, you just hate the thought of me with someone new." He's really talented. He has perfect pitch, apparently, too. Perfect pitch. So if you're just like, hey, sing a C, a middle C on the piano, he can just sing it. Perfect pitch. He can hear where that is on the piano. That's not every musician can do that. Even people that are very musically talented don't always have perfect pitch. So yeah, he's just like a super most dude ever, but he did such a great job. I was really impressed. I almost didn't watch it because I was like, oh, I don't, just because somebody's musical doesn't mean that they do a good job. Like, you can have weird direction. Like, Fergie can sing, but she completely botched the national anthem because she tried to do too much with it. And it was not good. And I can't even bring myself to watch more than 30 seconds of that video of her performing it. Even the football players were all laughing. Charlie Puth totally knocked it out of the park. He did a great job. My faves in the pre-Sponge era were Rugrats, Angry Beavers, and Real Monsters. Crumb is a character design that really lit up my imagination, and the voice work in Angry Beavers is top tier. Same guy that one of the guys that did one of the beavers, I think the kind of the dumb beaver, the one that's more like chaotic and crazy and isn't quite as like posh and refined. I'm pretty sure he did Zim's voice, and he did the voice of the weapons dealer in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and is absolutely hysterical. He's so funny. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. Okay. Wait. We can go down on the second. I was gonna say, oh, they all come back. Which is also true, but we don't have to go all the way up there. I bet he did. Oh my gosh. Zim is so, like, it's such a weird show. And I honestly don't know if Charlotte will like it or not, but I was like, that's not for me to decide. That's for you to decide, man. Like, you can try it out and let me know. I think it's hilarious, but it's also very weird. My sister and I still have one of those little things that when you flip it, it goes, Murr. And that reminds me of Invader Zim every time. The episode Dark Harvest. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. The Harvest episode. He's like, well, do you have any lungs? He's like, I have 3. How about a stomach? I've got 4. It's so messed up. Did I know this was a place? And the teacher? Oh, everything about it. It's just wild. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh man, Prospero, dude. I think I'm okay. I think I am okay. Yeah, it says full capacity. So you can save and heal yourself, and then you can not save but heal yourself. That's very interesting. I don't think I've come across a Metroidvania that does that. It really was. We're inside your head, Dib. Inside your big head. Oh, yeah. It was wild. I remember watching that episode and being like, I have a lot of feelings. I feel highly uncomfortable right now, but at the same time, it was like a car crash. You couldn't look away. It was so bizarre. The Dark Harvest one I remember, and then the one where he dresses up like a homeless person and walks around the city and gets lost. And then he stares at the sun for too long and his eyes like burn. Yeah, the germ one. Or the one where he gets the pimple. It's so weird. It's so weird. Doesn't make any sense. But like, good job them for coming up with a totally original show. Well, that looks fun. I want that. Go up there. Okay, there is no wall cling. Got it. Wow, I sure have taken a long time to not get very far because I keep dying. Is there like an easy setting? Asking for a friend. Oh! I can't help noticing that all the bad guys are around. Remember when what was her name? She was like, everything's waking up. Or like everything's going away or whatever. And I'm like, well, apparently, oh. Great, that is just what I need. A literal robot mosquito. That is terrible. Rude. They did like body horror for kids. It was so weird. It was so bizarre. There was that pizza place that Dib's sister really liked to go, where like the guy was, I think the mascot was like this weird pig. Yeah, he harvests all the organs from the kids and replaces them with other things. Like the cow thing that goes moo. And Dib is the only one left that hasn't had something harvested from him. Dib. Dib. Look at his skin. It's green. What's that, Sim? Is that some sort of medical thing? Yes. Wow, Dib. Way to be a jerk. His sister's weird. His dad. Yeah, everything. It's so wild. Yeah, that's the one I probably remember the most from like the plot line from beginning to end was the Dark Harvest one. The one where he takes like all the kids' body parts. Or not body parts. Well, I mean, the organs. It's so weird. But I mean, it was relatively successful during its run. I think it had 2 seasons, and I think people liked it for the most part. In response to what DJ BJ said while I was grabbing snacks for Auden, he said that the like golden era of Nicktoons are like the pre-SpongeBob kind of Nicktoons. Shoot, and I just forgot what it was. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. I will never let my child watch Ren and Stimpy. We never got to watch Ren and Stimpy. I've only ever seen 2 episodes of Ren and Stimpy, and both of them have stuck in my brain. The one that sticks in my brain the most is when Ren lets all his teeth fall out, and the nerve ending fairy, he pulls out all his nerve endings and puts them under the pillow instead. It is bananas to me that that was ever aired on Nickelodeon. Dr. Halen's... I get to press the button to disturb. Excuse me. Hey, how's it going? You don't look like one of these murderous units outside, I swear. Between that and the tremors... Anyway, glad to finally see a friendly face. I'm Mel, by the way, salvager and mechanic. You know, your model's pretty rare. But with that wee frame of yours, yeah, you'll get crushed in no time. What a shame. I've already been crushed twice. Little do you know. Tell you what, lass, there's an old workshop around the Nexus. I was planning to head there next. Come and see me and I'll bulk you up. Won't be free, though. Be sure to bring me some nukray. I love him. That was so great. He's just having a fabulous. Yeah, he did. It got banned from TV, and for good reason, because it was nuts. Oh, what about Rocco's Modern Life? Would she like Rocco's Modern Life? I forgot about Rocco's Modern Life. Dorian kind of liked Ren and Stimpy, but sometimes I hear people praise it for the cutting edge artistic genius, and it's like the art of zooming in really close on a booger. That sounds like Ren and Stimpy. That's all there is up here? Like, I really wish I could be like connect myself to a spine somewhere. I could really use a map. I don't think I've ever played a Metroidvania where I did not start out with a map. Like, oh no, that's not true, because Hollow Knight you have to buy the maps, but they give them to you pretty early on, like very early on. So I don't think I've ever played one where I've played this far without a map. That's kind of crazy. Like a map that I can access pretty much at any time. I feel like I'm supposed to get up there, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. I love this music. I think I'm supposed to get up there. I guess Hollow Knight depended on how quickly you found your homeboy. True. Well, now I just feel like I don't... Oh, maybe through here? No, this is where there was the thing. Down the thing. Yeah, okay, I remember. Every door is locked. Oh. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I don't know what these little lantern things are. I can't tell if they're like... Oh, maybe this is the way I came... Can't tell what those little lantern things are. I don't know if they are like things that I legitimately need to like do something with, or if they have a deeper... Oh, okay. Well, here's a baddie I haven't bought yet, so... Oh, man. Okay, baddies don't hurt the other batteries. Got it. I've always felt like that's kind of unfair. Like, if you're gonna make a... like an electric field around you, it should damage everything around you, not just... Oh, I can't even go up here. Okay, thought I was onto something. Apparently not. Not yet. I'm gonna have to come back here. I assume... I am going to grapple to those things. I think it's going to, I think you're going to, like those little lantern things that are just hovering in midair, I think you're going to grapple to those. You know what I want to do? I want to go look at my map. That's what I want to do. Oh, this is, okay. That looks fun up there. However, we get up there. Oh, this is the workshop. Ah, what a dump. At least she won't look for me around here. She is starting to feel a little... I love that design. What a cool design. Modifier can be... Okay. The protective coat repair at Nocre Basins is free. Enemies leak a lot more Nocre droplets when dying. So he's not going to give me like an upgrade? I was hoping I'd get some sort of upgrade that would give me like... that would help me... I will do this because that's cool. So that's a modifier. Oh, I don't think I can modify. I like the music. This music is by far my favorite music in the game so far. No, no, no. Oh, shoot. What did... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What did that do? Okay. Every single door. Oh. I was gonna say every door is red. No. ZRZL zoom? I can't zoom anywhere. Okay, so on that far left, it looks like there are 2 areas that I can still go. I don't know where those are. I think those little swirly things are healers. I think so. That's the only place I can go. All the other doors are red. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Then I will go save, and then we will try... Oh, and I want to put that modifier in if I can. Okay, this makes the Nocre basins free. If you spend less Nocre in those basins, then you can spend more Nocre here. From Mel. That's smart thinking, Mel. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, eventually this will probably save me Nocre, so... Yeah, I think those are meant to be grappled to in the future. Okay. So I need to go up to the 2nd floor and just go all the way over to the left. Okay. You could zoom the map? Oh, well. Maybe you can when you connect to the spine? I don't know. You are going to be one bored dude, Mel. Sorry. I will return and report. So he gives you not upgrades, not move upgrades, but he gives you like modifier upgrades, whether it's a modifier slot or modifier slots and different. It's basically kind of your, I mean, not moves per se, but I think I'm supposed to go down this way. Go all the way down, and then we'll... Did I ruin that? Am I supposed to jump that? Obviously, there's something up there. I can't tell if that's... Oh. Oh, these come back? Okay, so when you save... When you save... Oh... I like how he gets stuck in the thing. He is almost impossible to hit when he's flying around. Yeah, doing a downward hit does not hit them. It doesn't actually do any damage. No. This thing. But it went up. I think it went up above. Oh, did I not come up here last time? Apparently not. Wait. No, I didn't. Wait, yes, I did. Because this is where I met Mel. But I can't reach up there. Unless there's a... Okay. Can't go up there. Yeah, it does. Silently sitting there, being like, eh. Dang, I can't remember. I can't remember where the other opening was, where it said that I hadn't been yet. I thought it was above that thing, but there's a lantern up there. Wait a minute. Okay, can't go that way. I don't want to have to go all the way back to try and... Well, it's a good thing you haven't done 3 Hollow Knight playthroughs in the last few months, so you probably won't keep trying to down attack the enemies. That's probably true. I'll get there. I will get there, hopefully. Okay, I can't get up there. There's something up there. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm supposed to... Can you... Oh, maybe not. Shoot, I gotta go look at that map again. I gotta go all the way back and look at that map because I can't remember it. Take a picture of it with my phone. Probably what I'll do, honestly. Be like, ooh, I can't remember where I've been and where I... Oh, that's right. I remember this now. Oh, this is where I died. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, I forgot. Okay. That's right. I forgot. So you can just... Whoa, that was close. So you can just leave this, I guess. Right. How could I have forgotten that? I literally It was that guy that sent the chompy, crunchy balls at me. This fellow. Don't let him do it. Oh. They're like angry, hungry Pokeballs. Oh, at least he has a life bar now. That's helpful. Come on over this way. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Here I am wandering around going, I am so lost. When I just had forgotten, apparently I had short-term memory loss and I had just forgotten that I had just died here. Pick up this unknown object. I feel like I should touch that. Grants an additional layer of protection. Warning, external temperature under critical minimum. Reinforce of defense systems recommended. 20 modifier slots? Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. But this doesn't actually send me anywhere? Oh, I thought this was like the place to go. I thought that was going to open up and like a door was going to open. I feel like I should touch that. I think I heard a whoosh. Yeah, with my mouth. Yes. I've already been up here. I know that. Oh, is that a place I can go? No. I can see, I know there are baddies up there, but I don't know. Oh yeah, see, this is another one where I need some sort of power or something. Okay, I gotta look at that map again. It does not, there does not seem to be any fall damage, which is helpful. I want to get up on top of his workshop. There's something up there. I don't know what it is. Sure. When you're done shopping, could you check the wall over there? I keep hearing noises coming from it and it's running on my nerves. Sure. Coding component. Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to get up there too. I don't understand what offering. Okay. Wait a minute. If you go up over that thing, you can go down? So I was in the right place, but for some reason I didn't see a way to go down. In that top left corner that's like blinking, I'm pretty sure that's where you need to be able to grapple or grab or whatever that lantern, but I didn't see anywhere I could go down. Taking a picture of this map. It's like my phone case. It's got all my kids' drawings on it. Hey, it's VT! I'm loving it so far, but I'm lost. I can't figure out where to go. I have never... You know what I'm going to do since I'm all the way down here? I'm going to go save. Here is a legitimate question that I'm not considering backseating. When you save, does it save your knock-ray? Or do you always start out with no knock-ray? Knock-ray? Knock-gra. Knock-gra? I need 20 slots. Okay, so this is displays. This says display Mio's status. So our name must be... They have to be crystallized. Oh, okay. Grants an additional layer of protection. 20? Wow, that's a lot. Okay. This music is fabulous. Their name is definitely Mio. That's what I thought, but I was like, memories in orbit? I don't know. Can confirm. We are Mio. Love Mel. Hey, Mel. How's it going? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I love him. I love when they have sassy, kind of fun shopkeepers. Or shopkeepers that go, ah, bapanada, every time you talk to them. Okay. I mean, this picture of this map does not show me where I am, but I think I know where I am. I think so. Ugh, take that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, if we go in here, see, if we go in here, this is gonna send us down to do the thing. Yeah. And so we have to go all the way down this way. See, I thought maybe I could like launch myself up, but bompanada. Bompanada. Ah, bompanada. Poor Zelda. She's just like stuck in that shop. You know what? Safer to be stuck in that shop than out in the world of Hallownest, though. It's a true story. Woo! Oh, I almost went into the death vine. Death seaweed. I'm gonna feel so stupid if the way forward was right there the whole time and I just could not see it. This music is really cool too. Okay. Zelda. Zelda? I think that's her name. It's been a while. Okay, here is the thing. There's the thing. We gotta go up. Punch him in the face a couple times. Oh. I see. I got it. I was not smart. I should have followed the cord, like the extension cord, like the power cord. Got it. I was really, really lost there for a second, but I got it. It was very sneaky. I'm down though. Just took me a minute, hot minute. This art style is fantastic. I love it. I sure do wish I had a map, though. Like, on me all the time, every day. You know what I mean? I feel like, buy something for all of us, VT. Treat everyone to a Lego set. You get a Lego set, and you get a Lego set. We don't have a Lego set close by. Or a Lego set. A Lego store. This is foundations. Modifier can be installed. Kinetic thrust. The last attack of a combo deals more damage. Just push your problems away. 20 modifier slots? Goodness gracious. It is not cheap to buff me up, man. Give me these upgrades. These upgrades cost a lot of modifier slots. Yep, 1 brick. For my birthday last year, no, I think it was for Mother's Day last year, I really wanted, I got the idea to, oh, the sound is weird? Try unplugging it and like powering it off if you can, and then plugging it back in. I've had that happen before too. Something like a connection gets kind of wonky. Is it a, well, I don't know if that helps. Okay, well, I have enough money, nacrays, not gray, not greats. That's what we're going to call them, not greats. Got a lot of not greats. Who is that jumping bucket back there? That prancing bucket. Is this in the beginning? Oh no, it's not. It's not sheep to buff me up. No. I love that guy back there. I don't know what he is. I don't know if we'll ever meet him, but I like him. I don't know where to go. Everything is overwhelming because I can't carry a map with me. Oh! Oh! Okay. I know what I'm going to be doing with those things. I will be either freezing them to jump on them, or I will be like, I don't know, something I don't have a move for right now. Have not unlocked it yet. Every once in a while, when I plug in my Steam Deck in particular with a capture card, the sound is wonky, and I have to just turn off the Steam Deck, unplug the capture card, replug it back in, turn the Steam Deck back on again, and then everything's fine. I don't know why that happens, because it never happens with my Nintendo system, but I have to crystallize my... Interesting. Wow. I keep thinking we're going to go back into the first place. But no, we are not. Oh. Can I not go down in there? Yeah, I don't know who that guy is, but he seems to be doing okay. Just keep doing what you're doing, good sir. It's fine. Hob comes to mind for his name. Don't really know why, but no! Come so far. Don't, not the, okay. Oh gosh, I was so close. So they do not hurt you if you touch them? Because I think I thought I touched him, and yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Metroidvania game where something you need a specific move for, like those little lantern things, is so prevalent and you can't do anything about it. There's no sound happening. Go into your... Hold on. Go into the properties. Select the device. And then in the audio... Okay, in OBS... Well, I have it open right now anyway. In OBS, you go click on you add the capture card, and then right click it, go to properties, and then when you scroll down, the audio output mode should be capture audio only. That's how I have mine set up. I was gonna say, that looks... Oh! That's a shortcut. That is a really cool little animation. Yay for shortcuts. I'm happy about that. That's good. This is a robot graveyard. And that one is impaled by like a giant screw or something in the wall. I don't like that. That does not that is a boss. Hold on. Hold on. Just hold on. I need to find a mother to hug me for... Is there no mother to hug me anywhere around here? Okay, well, right. Well, I have full life and I have a shortcut, so maybe I should go spend my knock. Oh, I can't get out now. Oh, well, okay. All right. Tomo cannot be disturbed. Wait a minute, I'm looking for you. No. Egis? Okay. Oh, I hate your move set. Oh, of course. Of course he can do that. Of course he can. I can't, but he can. Oh, no! I also... Oh, yes, I do. I can see his life. Wish I had a dodge. Wish that a lot. Oh. Can we just talk this out, man? Like, let's just talk it out. I don't know who Tomo is. I'm a friend. I'm a friend of Samsk. I'm a friend. We can just talk it out. I lost 275 not greats. Darnity darn. You know what I'm gonna do?
Hug it out.
I'm gonna take away... this one and this one. Wait, warning. External temperature under critical minimum. Reinforced of defense systems recommended. I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, it was kind of tucked away up in the corner. I don't know. I didn't notice it until kind of the last minute either, because usually they're right there by his... But at the same time, he's a boss. You'd think that I would be like... I think I'm gonna do this one actually. Yes, I need a mother to hug me. I need a mom hug. Need a hug. I think it's enough. Come to me. I will restore the network now. Stay close. Oh, we've been like adding not greats so they can restore the network, and now maybe I can get a map of my own. That's the spine. Sure looks like a spine. If I'd known that, I would have been like dropping off not greats. You know what I'm saying? Ah, it's good to feel the data flowing again, to see properly again. To see you, Mio. Your name is Mio. You have been bruised by the heart's tremors. I can see that too. The heart is in so much pain. I can see her now, of course. She is holding up at the moment, but not for long. Something has to be done, or she will die, and the vessel with her, and us with them. Now that the network is running again, it should be possible to save her, maybe with the help of the other pearls. Are you a pearl? I think you are. It's no use. They won't answer my call. This is frustrating. I will try again until it works. In the meantime, why don't you carry on with your exploration? I would like to know what happened to Metropolis and the Haven anyway. Maybe you can find something that even I can't see. The good news is, wherever you are, you should be able to see through me now. Yay! Map! I didn't realize that. I probably could have done that earlier if I'd just given my not greats. But that's okay. We know now. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Are we just gonna float every time we come through here? Woo! Okay. So if I hit this, now I have a map all the time. Awesome. Great, great, great. Wherever you go, there you are. Yeah, apparently. So losing my not greats contributed toward this map situation? Is that what you're saying? Did all those not greats that I lost, were those all the ones that kind of like floated up and went into this? I know, and a floaty room? Ah, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna save. I did not realize that that is good. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better about, oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day, VT. Like I said, I think Valentine's Day is, eh. I was perfectly happy to eat some yummy food and snuggle yesterday while we watched a movie, and not have to be needed by my children. It was great. Perfect. And then Charlotte got really upset and was like, well, I didn't get to celebrate your university, your anniversary with you. I'm always left out. I was like, Charlotte, I'm sorry, but anniversaries are for couples. They're not for like, I mean, they can be for families, but I was like, it's a Thursday. You would have gone over to grandma's house anyway. I had a hard time being patient because I was like, don't encroach, dude. Boom. Double the damage. I think the shortcut is down this way. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's not far at all. Okay. Prospero is not prospering. Not at all, not at all. I know, I was like, Charlotte, not everything is about you, babe. Oh, he gone. Oh, he's back. He's ready. Now, can we run out here? Whoa, you just run out on a boss fight? If I just need a breather, I'm like, hold on, just a minute. Okay, okay. That's like a... I can't tell if that's the music or if that's like his build-up sound. Oh, you can't see his life either. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have to have that modifier in order to even see boss's life bars? That's crazy. Huh. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Oh. That music is great. I love all the music in this so far. So this is not great droplets lost to the pond. And that's right. Earlier, that map person, she, I think, said that this was the pond. Well, shoot. I don't know what to choose then. This game is generous with the floaty room, not so much with the yeah, I guess we're just gonna... That's so fun. I guess we're just gonna try again. Run out and take a breather. Yeah, I'll say. Just run out and be like, I'll be right back. Give me a second. I gotta take a minute. Whew. All the music in this game is great. This music. I will say it's interesting that they've made X on the Nintendo Switch controller be the like move forward, like the accept button. I don't think I've ever played a game on Nintendo that is the accept button. Usually it's A, right? Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. At least you don't have to hang around. Those things follow you anyway. And you don't have to like use an extra modifier to be like, not great. Drops come to you now. Or rosaries. Yeah, had to get one hit in. Or one combo. Ugh. Oh. Like I said, I can't tell if that's music or if that's... I think it's the music. First I thought it was like a countdown. Ah! I don't know where you're gonna land, man. Oh! He's so like floaty. Oh, maybe their health comes back if you run out? Like run out of the room? That's a really good question. My footages. I guess we'll test that. Let's unequip this one. And we will give back the... this one and this one, I think. No, I already have that one. This one. We'll see. Check it out. We'll see. Well, now that this is... Hey, Gail, how are you? Woo! This is really fun. I don't know about you guys, but that's very fun. Bye, Mom! I need a loving mother to wrap me in an embrace. X. Okay. Yeah, I've got to remember. So far, I think it's great. I love it. It's very unique. Yes, it's a Metroidvania and follows that same kind of formula, but they've also managed to make it unique in the fact that the map took a little while to get. You definitely don't have... Okay. You definitely don't have as many... I mean, it does follow the same formula, but there are differences to it that make it seem unique. And I can't really explain it. It's like... It's like the modifiers you get, they don't really make it easy on you. I mean, really. This is the first boss and he's kicked my freaking butt multiple times. Egis. Okay, there's his life bar. Oh, that's right. You can't pogo. You can't do that. Okay, if we go out... No, his life just stays the same. But he doesn't follow you, though. He just Oh, that's what he does. I thought he was getting ready to shoot me. Woo! Oh, that just makes you... I do find that odd that you can't actually hit them. They give you a downward move, but you can't actually... You can't actually hit anybody with it, which I find super strange. Ugh. Where's this? Huh? Huh? Oh. I can't tell. Oh, now he's mad. Like, extra mad. Oh. What did those things on his... You know what? Never mind. This is some of the best boss music I think I've ever heard. I love it. Something about his back. Those things on his back. I can't really tell what his life is, what is happening with his life. It's going down. That's what. It was like, some of it was red and some of it was white and some, I couldn't really tell. Sorry, man. Like, look, we didn't have to do this. Like, we could have just talked it out, but no, of course not. We are also not coming up that way, coming back up that way. My biggest problem with boss fights, okay, we are really not coming back up that way. My biggest problem with boss fights is I rush too much, and then I end up just getting pummeled. Hey, it's Samsk. So Tomo isn't here. It would be too easy otherwise, wouldn't it? Well, I can't blame them for wanting to keep moving. This place doesn't look safe. There are a few other spots scattered around the vessel where we could look for them, but they'll be harder to reach for your tiny build. Fortunately, I have a couple enhancements in mind for you. Come closer. I won't bite, even though there's like a robot that's stuck to the wall, like a bug that's been pinned there. Oh, you're one of those people or things from the beginning. I remember you. This is just a hug, right? Ugh. Well, at least he turned me off before he did any work on me, so he was gonna like... So I didn't feel anything, maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry, to cast a hairpin? Ah, see? That's the grapple. I see. Oh, yeah. Got it. This design is so pretty. So are we hearing... I'm asking this question hypothetically. I don't actually want answers. I think we're hearing the heart. It used to be so warm. And welcoming. So this is like the tutorial, basically. Who took the warmth? I don't know. Away. Don't know. They thing. Sometimes they thing in, sometimes they thing out. He's so gentle with you, Samsk. Boop. I took fewer tries than you on the boss? Well, it's like this is my problem. Okay. My problem is I always rush with boss fights. And therefore, oh yeah, everything is open to me. Oh, I gotta recharge it. Everything is open to me now. Now we can go all those other places. See, this makes sense. We beat a boss. We got a thing. What's in here? I don't remember what's in here. Oh, I am remembering. Oh, what is in here? I do not remember. Ah. Eh. Traveler's log. A transcript of a traveler's experiences and thoughts. To the 6 voices, we are grateful. We are grateful to the blood for the warmth he provides. We are grateful to the breath for the air in our lungs. Lungs? What? We are grateful to the eye for the long watch over our travel. We are grateful to the hand for the tools she shapes. We are grateful to the spine for the bonds we share through him. We are grateful to the heart for the world around us. May you keep on watching over us forever. So that was written by people? A human? I'm allergic to humans. That's a movie we did watch. We did watch Neverending Story. I think Charlotte liked it. I think we watched, if I remember right, I think we watched the second one and Charlotte was like, no, it did not do, it didn't, no. And I was like, yeah, it was definitely not as good as the first one. I think they could potentially, I remember I was talking to my uncle once about the Neverending Story. We were watching it and I said something like, this was years ago. I said something like, I bet they could probably do a pretty good job with the Neverending Story if they made a remake of it. This was years ago. And my uncle was like, yes, but I've never seen this one. And I was like, I know, but I'm I think you'll probably feel the same way after you watch this one. They could probably make a pretty impressive like remake. And he was like, okay, but I haven't seen this one. And I was like, I mean, I was probably like 14. I was like, okay, that's fine. We're about to watch it right now. Give it 2 hours and you'll have seen it. It was so weird. He was getting so mad at me for saying that they should make a remake of it or whatever. When he was like, but I haven't seen this one. I was like, nobody's stopping you from watching this one. So weird. My uncle's a weird guy. I love him. He's great, but he's kind of a weird guy. I still stand by what I said though. But only if, yeah, I was like, yeah, stop trying to make me watch the remake that doesn't exist. I was like, nobody's forcing you to do anything. Just like we're literally sitting down to watch it right now. You're gonna watch it. And then in an hour and a half, you will have seen it. It's not like we were just talking about it randomly and there was no, like, he was like, okay, but I haven't seen the original. It's like, just didn't make any sense. I don't know. I still stand by what I said, though. I feel like it would be really impressive if they did an actual remake of it, because it was a live action movie to begin with, but map updated, progress saved, modifier center. Mother gave me a hug, so I'm feeling good, feeling fine. Hey, it's Skybird. Why do they want to remake good movies? Why don't they remake something not so good and make it better? I actually do agree. Although I think we could all kind of agree that the Neverending Story is not, probably could have been better. It's actually kind of slow, if you think about it. It's a little bit slow, but it doesn't make it a bad movie. They did the first half of the movie. They did the first half of the book for the first movie and then the second half of the book for the second movie. I feel like they could have probably picked up the pace a little bit, but that's just me. I don't know. But I kind of agree with you. You get these movies that they're like, we're going to remake The Little Mermaid. I'm like, why? The Little Mermaid is great. Why? Why don't you take something that flopped and make it better? I don't know. Just a thought. I don't know. Oh man, we have so many. Oh yes, we have so many places we can go now. Do we have so many places we can go? Yeah, so many. All the places. I feel like with the right direction, I feel like Neverending Story could be better, but I don't think the original one is bad, but it is kind of dated, you know? But that doesn't mean you need a better one. Like, that doesn't mean you need a new one. I do think we need more original stories. Oh, that's what I did last time, and I was sad about it, and that didn't stop me from doing it this time. So you can jump on them and they will not kill you. I feel like I established this. Dang it. Is this where I want to... Yeah, this is where I want to go. I think so. Oh, whoa, no, never mind. Why is that there? That's weird. That doesn't make any sense. The Black Hole could have been a great remake. They should have kept the spookiness of the first part and not descended to a Star Wars wannabe. You know what? I just listened to a video essay about what happened to Touchstone Pictures. I had no idea Disney owned Touchstone Pictures. No idea. Oh, you're back. Good to see ya. Absolutely no idea. Touchstone Films or Touchstone Pictures produced... They made like... I know they made Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm pretty sure they made Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think. And they made like Miramax, which was another like out kind of extension of Disney, made like The Sixth Sense. I had no idea they were like related in any way. The companies were related in any way. Absolutely no idea. Okay, I think I want to go this way. Nope, can't hit Prospero. Don't know why I wanted... It's true. I mean, yes, it's true. I just, at the time, like Touchstone Pictures, I just never knew... I never knew Touchstone was owned by Disney. All these movies were being released by it. And I had no idea. Yeah, that's where I want to go, up there. That's what I want. I guess Disney also kind of had an airline for a while, but that didn't go over so well. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to reach that. Can I not get up there? Oh, that's what I was going for. All right, fine. Can't get up there yet. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put a marker right there. Right here, right where I am, right now. I got a star, I got a circle, I got an exclamation point, and I got a little robot head. Normally, I don't really love the marker selections, but these are great. All right, this little star is going to be our secret star. Boop. Not so long ago, in a galaxy not far away, Star Wars was owned by independent studios. I know. I feel like I've never gotten into Star Wars, but from what I understand, I feel like once Disney took it over, it started to go downhill. Am I wrong? Doesn't Disney have a new CEO? At least that's the vibe I've gotten. Which is really a shame because there's so much you could do with the Star Wars world. Why have they struggled to actually make it work? I think I've told this story before, but when I was little, every night when I went to bed, I used to have that sound, that tiny, high-pitched sound in my ear every single night. Sounded like there was a mosquito buzzing in my ear every single night. It was the weirdest one. It was the weirdest thing. I couldn't figure it out. I would go get my parents and they didn't know how to help me. Absolutely no idea how to help me. And it was the weirdest thing. It happened every night. And I guess I probably could have like put my blanket over my ear. I don't think I ever thought to do that. I don't know why, but I didn't. And I was at a friend's house one night. It was that sound. That sounds so familiar. That little high-pitched buzzing noise. Ugh. But I was over at a friend's house for a sleepover one time, and I told her that it was happening again, and she was like, that's weird. But I couldn't sleep, and I was all freaked out about it. And so she went and got her dad, and I wasn't very close to her dad. I rarely ever talked to her dad. I thought he was kind of a strange guy. He was very, very quiet, kept to himself. He was just kind of an interesting dude for me. And he was like, oh, I know how to fix that. And he came over to me where I was laying in my bed, and he put his finger in my ear, and he said, you just gotta just kind of move your finger around just a little bit like that, and it'll go away. And it did. I never had that happen again. It's the weirdest thing. I, to this day, don't understand. It went on for weeks. Weeks. Is he a magician? I don't know. I never figured out what it was. I was convinced that there was a mosquito that was living in my ear that was coming out at night and buzzing around my ear and then going back into my ear at night. There was nothing in my ear. Absolutely nothing. But it sounded just like that little mosquito thing. That super high-pitched mosquito sound. It was the weirdest thing. He totally got rid of it. That. I hate that sound. It's giving me like flashbacks of my childhood. Ah! Because that's really what it sounded like. It was this really high-pitched. No, I don't like that. I love this game. I'm gonna love it. I have a feeling that it could potentially make me cry. I don't know though. I don't know. It seems like it could have a really emotional payoff, but I don't know. Guess we'll find out together. Oh. Oh, I'll pick that up. Quick! Oh. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. I do not like those fellows. You need to be more friendly! I thought that was music. I thought that was a baddie. That was, oh, my life. Okay, oh, shoot. Where's a Healy thing? Where am I? Oh, I don't know where I am. I'm far from a Healy thing. This music reminds me of something. You've got to be kidding. Boo. Rogue One was a great movie, but the sequels ended up as a disaster. Star Wars quality is a long and complicated journey. I wonder why. Time is it? 3:43? Okay. Let me actually message my mother-in-law. I'm supposed to go pick up dinner for the girls and take it. Just want to listen to this music. I vanished for a bit. Okay. $268. What good does that do me? I don't know what good that does me. Oh, I can... What about... Oh, I still can't. Okay. Okay, we can either go up or we can go over there and down and to the left. There's something really satisfying about that when you're just floating, but facing the camera. Ah, have I gone up here yet? Oh, yeah, this is where I... Does a robot need a bed? Grants access to the silo maintenance passage. Oh, under the haven for workers only. Do not lose your badge. It won't be reprinted. I feel like that was over there, I think. I got scooshed by that elevator 2 times. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Okay, so we still need to go to the spine. Yeah, I am digging this game a lot. Everything about it. The music, the art style, the art direction, everything. I love it. And I had a feeling I would. I knew it. One nice thing about just losing it is you don't worry about failing to get it back. Oh, true. Like in Hollow Knight, that's true. Yeah, you lose that geo or those rosaries. Oh my gosh, I've lost so many rosaries before. And rosaries are hard to get. Like Hollow Knight, I feel like you collect geo way quicker and way earlier on than getting rosaries. They really kind of don't give you an opportunity to collect rosaries a whole lot in the very beginning of Silksong. Eventually, you get to a point where you collect rosaries all the time. But man, at the beginning of Hollow Knight or Silksong, you do not collect rosaries very often. And it is like, they're so important. I spent many a time. Oh, see, I knew there was something up there. That was what I was trying to do this whole time. I spent many an hour just hanging out in that very beginning place, kind of over by Moss Grotto, like way up above. I can't remember what it's called now. It was kind of over by the Marrow. Just going after the same little pilgrims, collecting rosaries, man, because everything costs so many rosaries. And I know that that was a complaint for a lot of people in any of the YouTube videos I saw about why people didn't like it. They were like, man, everything is locked behind rosaries and they don't give you an opportunity to get rosaries very often. I never felt that way. It made sense to me for rosaries to like cost money and for you to have to work toward getting them. I had thousands of rosaries by the end, man. Thousands and thousands. And what better place to farm rosaries than the choral chambers where you're just listening to like the most heavenly music. It's amazing. What better place? Okay. I am actually going to go down here first. And go. No. Sometimes I feel like I was the only Silksong player who had enough rosaries, pretty much always. Enough for important things, not like buying simple keys or such. There were a couple times where I couldn't open a Bellway station, which was frustrating, but I never was like, I didn't ever feel like I was crazy angry about that. I was just like, this game is just challenging and I just need to be prepared and I just have to do better. I mean, it never made me angry, but I can understand why it did make people angry. Rude. Can I latch onto... Can I latch onto bad guys? Is that what I just did? I think that's what I just did. I did lose. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember. I remember now. I remember this place. Can't go here yet. So I know where I need to go. So close to a Healy thing. If I can just not even give that dude the time of day. I was wondering what was over there. Just heal me now. Heal me now. Is it over here? Yes. Okay, it's 3:49, and because I always take forever to sign off, this feels like a good place to sign off, and I can't take any extra time today because I got to get myself ready for this party tonight. I'm doing my hair in this fancy way, and I got to get my girls ready because they're going over to Grandma's house. So I think this is where I'm going to call it. I definitely got lost for a little while at the beginning there. That little downward ramp right there was very sneaky, and the fact that I didn't have a map that I could pull up at will, that was a challenge. But I just took a picture of it with my phone, and that actually really helped. So I am very excited for what this game has in store for me. I'm very, very excited. It is so different looking. And just like the music and the vibe and everything is just absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love all the characters we've met so far. I feel like it's gives me the same vibes, like some of the robots and stuff. Maybe I am thinking of Stray, where they were able to give the robots a lot of personality, even though they were robots. There's something else that like Mel reminds me of, and Samsk reminds me of, but I can't think of what it is. But I just know I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, wait, what is my inventory? What is this? The precious pearl of a long dead unit. Combined with knot grates, it can be used to create new parts and repair broken modules. If you find a pearl, keep it. Even if it doesn't harbor a mind of its own anymore, don't let it die in the dirt. Bring it with you. Recycle it into something new. Add it to your own frame. It's not dead yet, except if you decide it to be. It can still live through you. This is the closest to reincarnation a machine can get. Okay, so I don't have... Oh, this is an old core. Where did I get one of those? Oh, that's the access badge. This is the voices. Where did I get the old core? This is the hairpin. An advanced module extending the core functions of tendrils. Okay. I love Samsk. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, the Vault Keeper. I don't know. But I love that they can give the robots so much personality with them being robots. Even though, like, I don't know, something about their eye, I don't know. Anyway, I was just looking up in the top right, up above me here. I have 60 knot grates, but then I don't know what that thing is beneath it, but I have 40 of them. I don't know what they are. This is not a save point. I just realized this is not a save point. So let me get to my save point. Oh, because I don't want to sleep this all weekend. Let me get to my save point. Shh. I'm not supposed to sleep it. I'm supposed to turn it off. But as I'm making my way to my save point, I just want to tell all of you how much I appreciate you. I hope you don't forget how much you matter and how important you are. Whether it's to just the world in general or it's to this this community, I appreciate this community a lot. I am enjoying this game a lot. I had really high hopes for it, and I still have high hopes for it, and I think it's going to be great, and I'm very, very excited. I will say, with the state of play announcements yesterday, my backlog just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. I'm going to snooze that. We got the Darwin Paradox. We've got this Castlevania game. We've got the Kena sequel coming. I think there are even other trailers that I haven't actually watched yet, but it was definitely one of the state of states of play that I've ever watched and been like, I want to play that. 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 Most of the time they're like, that looks like a really cool game, but I'll never be able to play it because it's either a hard M rated game or it's just something that just does not interest me, you know? Anyway, you guys are fantastic. I know there's always one more thing. There's always one more thing. And this is what I tell Charlotte too. When Charlotte's like, oh, hang up. When I tell her it's time to turn your screens off, she's like, hold on, just hold on. I'm like, there's always one more thing. I promise. There's always one more thing. There's always going to be one more thing. You just got to accept it. Just turn it off. So we'll pick up where we left off here on Monday. And I hope everybody has an excellent weekend. I hope you stay safe and I hope you enjoy yourself this weekend with whatever it is you do. And just remember to oh, that's okay. That is totally fine. We were going to try and have friends over, but that seems to be, I haven't been able to find anybody to come over yet, but don't even make plans with me in mind. You do you. And whenever we get a chance to do split fiction, will be awesome. But I mean, I'll keep you posted. You know what? I haven't heard back from somebody and I feel like it's kind of too late. Let's just not worry about it tomorrow. That way you don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. Unless you want to message me tomorrow morning and let me know what your plans are. And then I can tell you what my plans are and we can kind of sort of plan from there. But I don't think we're going to have any friends over because I just haven't been able to get any. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll keep each other posted then. But just choose kindness. Just remember to choose kindness because everybody's going through something. And that is what I'm trying to keep in mind with this youth that I'm kind of having trouble with is I'm like, I know that she's going through a lot of stuff. My problem is I want to help. I don't want to have a bad relationship. I don't want to have this heavy, frustrating relationship. I'd like to help. And I don't want to be nosy. I just want to be an uplifting person in her life. I don't want to be this like, well, you need to, that's not what I want to be. For any of the girls, I want to try and help them become their best selves. So anyway, everybody have an excellent weekend. Choose kindness. Remember how important you are. Take care. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see all of you guys on Monday. Bye. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody for whatever it is you guys are doing. But have a great weekend, and I will see all of you guys on Monday. Bye. See you later. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?